The inner mind is depicted as a complex, interconnected network. This network represents the intricate web of thoughts and emotions. An echoing voice says, "Don't try," symbolizing an initial negative thought. This negative thought acts as a barrier or obstacle within the mind. It represents self-doubt or a limiting belief that hinders progress. The scene captures the mind's vulnerability to negative self-talk. A negative inner voice can create feelings of discouragement. This voice often expresses doubts about one's abilities. It can lead to a sense of hopelessness about future outcomes. The voice may use phrases like, "You'll fail." Such negative self-talk undermines confidence. It can significantly impact motivation and perseverance. Negative self-perception can be fueled by internal voices. These voices often reinforce feelings of inadequacy. Statements like "everyone's better than you" are common. This constant negativity lowers self-esteem. It creates a distorted and unfavorable self-image. The brain processes negative statements. It processes them similarly to factual statements. This highlights a cognitive bias. The brain tends to accept repeated messages. This can lead to the acceptance of negativity. The inner critic is a conceptual entity representing negative self-talk. It manifests as a constant stream of critical thoughts. These thoughts are often harsh and unrestrained. The inner critic can significantly impact self-esteem. It often uses a microphone to amplify negativity. This internal broadcast can be difficult to silence. Self-sabotaging behaviors involve actions that hinder personal goals. These behaviors often manifest as procrastination or avoidance. They stem from the acceptance of negative self-thoughts. Negative thoughts can undermine confidence and motivation. This acceptance reinforces a cycle of self-defeating actions. The scene depicts personal goals, representing aspirations and ambitions. These goals are visually overshadowed, symbolizing obstruction. The shadow represents negative self-talk, internal critical thoughts. Negative self-talk hinders progress toward achieving goals. It undermines confidence and creates self-doubt. This internal dialogue can significantly impede personal growth. The brain is highly receptive to incoming information. This receptivity makes the brain a malleable entity. It can be shaped by the messages it receives. These messages can be either positive or negative. Positive messages can foster growth and development. Negative messages can hinder cognitive functions. Negative reinforcement involves removing a negative stimulus to increase a behavior. It strengthens a behavior by stopping or removing an unpleasant experience. Unlike punishment, negative reinforcement aims to increase the likelihood of a response. For example, taking medicine to get rid of a headache. The removal of the headache reinforces the behavior of taking medicine. This leads to a higher probability of taking medicine when a headache occurs again. Positive reframing is a method to change negative thoughts into positive ones. The phrase, "I'm bad at this," indicates an initial feeling of inadequacy. Adding "for now" introduces a growth-oriented mindset. This slight change fosters curiosity and openness to improvement. It acknowledges current struggles while implying future success. Reframing boosts resilience by focusing on potential and progress. Character development is a journey of personal growth and learning. This journey involves evolving traits, values, and behaviors. Positive self-talk is a tool to facilitate this evolution. It helps reinforce positive changes and overcome challenges. Successful people aren't necessarily fearless. They excel at confronting negative thoughts. A key skill is challenging these thoughts. Reframing negative thoughts is also crucial. This involves changing your perspective. Ultimately, it's about managing fear effectively. Accepting failure is crucial for resilience. Failure should be viewed as a learning opportunity. This mindset fosters growth and improvement. Resilience is built through overcoming setbacks. Ultimately, accepting failure contributes to success. Doubt is a normal part of the human experience. Occasional doubt should be acknowledged. It is important not to let doubt become paralyzing. Acceptance helps manage doubt effectively. Consciously choosing to avoid quitting is key. This decision plays a crucial role in success. It's essential for achieving long-term goals. Persistence is vital for goal attainment. Commitment helps overcome obstacles. Toxic thoughts are represented visually as dark clouds. These clouds obscure a clear sky, symbolizing the mind. This imagery highlights the negative impact of toxic thoughts. The dark clouds suggest a blockage of mental clarity. The rewriting process involves actively changing negative thought patterns. It is visualized as replacing negative thoughts with positive ones. This substitution aims to foster a more optimistic mindset. The goal is to transform dark, negative thoughts into brighter, positive ones. The shift from negative to positive energy is a central theme. This shift is visually represented as a transformation. The transformation occurs from darkness to light, symbolizing a fundamental change. The transition to light embodies hope and optimism, positive emotional states. The concept of a mindset upgrade is presented as installing new software in the brain. This software represents new, more positive thought patterns and beliefs. The goal is to replace limiting or negative mindsets with empowering ones. This process involves conscious effort to change one's perspective. It's about adopting a growth-oriented and optimistic outlook, ultimately leading to improved mental well-being and personal growth. Take time to reflect on your own negative thoughts and feelings. Identify the specific negative thoughts that frequently occur. Analyze the origins and triggers of these negative thoughts. Consider ways to reframe or rewrite these negative thoughts into more positive ones. Affirmations are positive statements used to reinforce positive self-talk. They are tools for building self-esteem and confidence. Regular use can reprogram negative thought patterns. Affirmations should be specific and personally meaningful. Consistent practice is key to realizing their benefits. Repeating positive affirmations can reprogram the brain's neural pathways. Consistent affirmation repetition can reinforce positive thought patterns. This process helps to challenge and replace negative self-beliefs. Regular practice can lead to increased self-esteem and confidence. Affirmations can be tailored to address specific areas of self-doubt. The key is consistent, daily repetition for optimal results. Visualize achieving personal goals. Adopting a positive mindset is key. Empowerment enhances goal attainment. Visualize success through positivity. Mindset improvement is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process. It requires continuous effort to identify areas for personal growth. Self-awareness is crucial for recognizing habits and thought patterns. Consistent practice and reflection are key to sustained mindset improvement. The mind is depicted as a vibrant and empowered space. It is free from the constraints of negative self-talk. This allows for a more positive and productive mindset. The scene symbolizes mental freedom and strength.